Hello and welcome to PlumeriaPlay. We recently got two new kits, the Artist Studio kit and the Storybook Nursery kit, and I did a review video on those yesterday, so I'll pop that up top right now in case you want to go check that out. But today what we're going to be doing is building a house in The Sims with just base game and those two new kits. If you watched my review video yesterday, you know I was absolutely obsessed with the green swatch and the nursery stuff. So today we are going to be building a green Victorian house of my dreams. So let's hop right into it. I'm just here in Willow Creek on that 20 by 15 lot at the back of this little neighborhood over here. I'm going to keep it kind of small because the whole point is just to build with the two new kits. So I'm going to get a shell of a house worked out really quickly. I think for the outside, we're going to be going with a general shape like this. And then it ends up being a 3-bed, 2-bath. So up the stairs, we've got 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. And then downstairs, we've got a bedroom and a bathroom. And then an open concept kitchen, living, dining. I'm thinking the way we'll do this is our infant room will go down here just because it's easier to have little ones on the bottom floor. And upstairs, we'll have the primary bedroom as well as our artist studio. So I'm thinking this is just a very standard 3-bed, 2-bath that they turn the extra bedroom into their studio. Okay, the greenhouse of my dreams is coming together. This is what the outside is looking like right now. I'm pretty happy with it. Some of the window placement is not my favorite. And this little area right here is where the stairs are. So I can't really put this window here, but maybe we try. Oh, it's not bad. Okay, wait, we can do that. It's maybe a weird window placement, but I think it's fine. So let's go ahead and get some landscaping in. I think we're gonna get these little bushes and maybe line the house, although those are kind of big, aren't they? I always want to use these, but my house is never the right size for these. And then if you size them down, I find they're just a little too underwhelming. Maybe we can grab this pair. Oh yeah, that works better, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. I'm gonna just do my typical Sim style landscaping and use this low-lying yellow flower to kind of line out where I want my planty places to be. Sometimes I do this with this flower, other times I do this with the terrain paint. I don't really think there's a right or wrong answer there, it's just personal preference. So I think we'll have 2 little bits in the front right there, and then maybe another little bit in the back around the stairs. After I do that, I usually find a secondary greenery piece. So for example, this large bush right here. And I usually try to use the same one sized up and down a couple of times just to fill out some more of the space. And then I like to find a slightly more textured greenery piece. So if I'm just using the base game, I usually go with the fern. It just has a little bit more fringe, a little more interest. And then I'm gonna place that around in some places that seem like they're lacking. And also, if you're wondering why I'm building in morning time, the lighting here on this lot is not my favorite. I kind of like the glow that I have in the morning, at least on the front of the house. I felt like I could see the colors better. Also though, I have not changed my roof texture, have I? Let's go with this nice cute scallop. But back to the landscaping. So after we get our secondary greenery in there, I'm gonna find a flower that I want to use. I think for this house, we'll go with yellow flowers. I think green and yellow go cute together. You can mix and match different flowers. You can do multiple colors. This is really personal preference as far as how you landscape. And I like a little bit more flower heavy in my landscaping, while other simmers like a little bit more greenery heavy, and neither answer is wrong. So just kind of play with it and see what you like best. I'm also gonna take these little orange and yellow wildflowers and sprinkle them in anywhere that I feel like might need a little bit extra. The good thing about these is they really blend in, so you can kind of toss them in even if they're clipping some. It kind of makes sense because wildflowers are not gonna just be perfectly placed, but I think that really helps fill it out and give it a little bit more color. And now that that's done, I'm gonna head to the terrain tools. This is my favorite one, this dark soil color. I'm gonna take the circle brush, I'm gonna lighten it up just a little bit, and then we're gonna line the entire area of the landscaping and the entire outside of the house. I prefer to do it at the same time. And that was a little heavy-handed, so we're gonna go a little bit lighter this time. I think that just helps give a little bit of dimension to the house when you have it like that. And then while we're in terrain tools, let's go ahead and get a little patio area. I am kind of obsessed. We finally got some new textures in our terrain tools. And this one right here is my favorite. We're actually gonna grab this square one. I think it might be nice if this were a little bit more structured. And then I'm gonna just line out this area with our new terrain paint, so that we end up with something kind of like this on the back patio. Oh, I think it's so cute. And I think we're gonna use this same one for the walkway, although this might be a little too light and bright. We'll have to see. We could also go with the brown though. Oh, maybe the brown's better for the front. We'll keep the white in the back, but let's change it to the brown in the front. And then I'm pretty notorious for getting mailboxes and trash cans, so let's go ahead and grab those while I'm thinking about it. I think mailbox just right there in the front, and then we'll put some trash cans in this little corner in the back right off of where the kitchen space is gonna be. Is it necessary to have 2 trash cans? No, but I think it looks good, so I always put 2. And now we can start on our furnishings. I want this house to be pretty functional for gameplay, so I'm gonna put a chess table on the front porch. Let's grab a couple little planter boxes too. I'm adding in some outdoor lights as well. I always forget to put those, and I find my Sims always get scared of the dark if my lot's not lit up, so I try to light it up maybe an aggressive amount, but whatever works. Get a little light back here. We'll grab a cute little welcome mat, and I think I'm gonna leave the front porch pretty empty other than that, but there is space for you if you wanted to do more planter boxes or whatever other skill building item you might need. Heading inside, let's actually close off the staircase. That way we can put our living room right here in this area. We do need some interior doors, so let's grab some of those. We'll do one there and one there for our bathroom and bedroom. And then we'll also do them up here on the upstairs area. They did give us some new swatches on these, so what if we went with this like really pretty color cabinet and kind of use that as a starting point for our color scheme? Sticking with white middle of the line appliances, we'll do our stove over here and sink here in this window. I think for a little bit of contrast, I want to go for white upper cabinets. And then for curtains, I guess we'll just do these. I don't know. I find the base game to be very lacking in the curtains department. Oh, maybe we could do this and size it down. Let's see if that could work. Yeah, that's better. I'd like it to be a little more open, but I want it to look like you could pull it down if you wanted to. Look at me remembering an indoor trash can. Miracles do happen. Let's go for this little dining table. I think with the chairs that they made for it, I quite like that lighter wood tone mixed with the darker wood floor. I think I actually want to try to use this as a clutter piece here in the kitchen, as well as maybe like some little bread or something. We'll scooch it around a bit better, but I think that's pretty nice. We could also get the paper towels and the little utensil holder. I think that's nice. Oh, we can even get this pretty little green swatch. I love it. We can also use the new plant from the artist kit here on this table. I think this one's pretty cute. It is a good art piece, but I do feel like this is a really good plant to use elsewhere, and there's a lot of nice swatches on it. They do have some broken swatches, but there are some pretty ones as well, and they kind of have that same tealy green color. So let's go with that on the dining table. We might need to scooch our dining table some. I don't know. We'll play with it. We could get the chandelier. I mean, it does fit over that. That's pretty cute. It just is not very much the style of the house. Maybe we do the chandelier in the living room as like an entry piece. I kind of like that. Like you walk right through the door and you're met with that pretty chandelier. I think that's kind of cute. For our living room, let's go with the couch that they just gave us tons and tons of swatch updates on. I think we're gonna just do a pretty like cream color maybe. This one, I think this one's new. It fits so well with everything else that we've got going on in here. Just kind of a nice neutral colored house. I guess maybe let's put our couch over on this big empty wall, and we'll do our TV on the smaller wall. It's not gonna be perfectly centered or anything, but it will just have to do. We can do it like that, and that leaves us a little room for like an entry space over there. We'll get this cute little cozy rug to go under the couch, and I want to use the rocking chair from the new nursery kit. We do have it in like this pretty little creamy color, so maybe we scooch that in. I want entryway stuff. I guess we could do that on this wall. Put this here and a little console table underneath that. I think that's pretty cute. And then let's get some stuff at the door, and I'm gonna clutter up this space really quickly. Okay, we've got our living room all decorated and cluttered up. I did add in some things from the kit. So we've got in a little baby bag right here, like they're about to head out the door. We've got some artist supplies, like maybe they sketch downstairs. I added in a little book and lamp. Probably they read to their baby here in this little rocking chair before bed. And then a standard entryway stuff and our little couch. The last thing I need is a little art piece for above the couch. I think we'll maybe go with this. I think a little bit of orange contrast is nice in this mostly green space. And I did bring the decorations over, so we also added in this rug from the nursery kit under the dining room table. And we did get a little bit of tile back here, as well as a small coffee bar area. I think the dark green and the light green actually pair really well together, but I wanted to add a little bit more of that neutral tone on this side of the house. Let's grab in some more clutter items. Maybe we could do this down here. Maybe they keep some of their extra art storage here, because we can scooch this door over a bit. I quite like the built-in look of that. Since this bathroom is next to the infant's room, we're gonna put a tub in here. We couldn't do a tub shower combo because of the window, but just the tub is gonna be fine. We're keeping our bathroom very simple, so here's just a quick look at that. And then let's move on to one of the more exciting rooms, which is our nursery room. I'm very excited to do this one. I love, love, love the nursery kit. We did get a wallpaper for this kit. If you saw my review, I completely overlooked it. I don't know how I managed to do that. But it's this beautiful city skyline scape with the little hot air balloons and a few UFOs mixed in as well. I think it's absolutely lovely. I definitely want to try to do that as a feature wall. I do want to bring our chandelier into this room as well, and I think we'll do the pretty gold swatch this time. Now, moving on to the kit items, let's start with curtains. They do have the perfect green curtains. I kind of want to color drench this room. I like the idea of it being all green. I just think it's really cute. Now, the question is, who do we decorate this for? I definitely want a green crib. What if we have a toddler and an infant? I like the idea of that. Let's do a toddler and an infant, and then we're gonna get this beautiful drape thing. The way that I dreamed of having one of these when I was a little kid. So I'm so happy that we have it in The Sims now. I'm gonna just scooch the toddler bed back into it some. And then that gives us a chance to use the nightside stands on either side just to separate them a little bit. For our rug, let's go with this beautiful cream color, and I'm gonna sauce it up. I just want it to take up a more significant amount of space. And then on these walls over here, we can get the changing table. We can even slip in the little bookshelf right next to it, I think, just to get a little more stuff in here. We'll grab this cute little upper shelf. And I like that that has a bit of a built-in look like that. We do also have this beautiful closet item. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit it in this build. I think it's lovely. It has the cute little baby clothes that hang on it too that are absolutely precious, but I would rather fit in some toys for the kids, and we are running out of space very quickly. So let's do this cute little dollhouse. I know if you size it down once, it still works. I hear you can size it down twice and it still works. So just know that that's an option for you. We'll grab in this cute little toy cart, and then we have to get some of these little play mats, at least one, but maybe we could do two and just scooch them in on the rug. Let's play safe and do one, because I don't want to make it where we can't get around the room anymore. We can do a little set of blocks for our toddler here in our play area. And then we can give each of the kids their own little plushie up on top of the thing. We'll do an orange cat and a fox just to bring in some of that warmth of color. And then last but not least, I think we just need a little something on the walls here. What if we actually dip into the artist studio and maybe put this one? It kind of looks like it could be finger paints. I understand that's a bit of a reach and it's not, but we can all pretend for the sake of the video. It just looks like to me that maybe that's their art that they've done, and their mother is an artist, so maybe she has taught them how to paint better than most infants and toddlers could. But that is gonna be our infant/toddler room all done. The way that this makes me want to decorate more and more infant and toddler rooms. I absolutely love this pack. I think it's so cute. It wasn't what I was expecting, but I was very happy with what it was. We have our upstairs bathroom all done. We kept it just like the one downstairs for the most part. Also just realizing I forgot toilet paper, so they have that now. I say let's do this room right here is our master bedroom, and then we'll do this bigger room here with this cute area as our artist studio. I feel like they would probably prioritize their art studio over their bedroom. Here is a quick look at the master bedroom. We kept it really simple. I did manage to use the rug from the storybook kit, so we added that in there. And then as far as our hallway goes, we're gonna keep it super simple. I don't even think I'm gonna put anything other than a runner and some art, but let's go ahead and get that placed down. All right, we've got a runner, art, plant. That is a good enough entry space. I want to make sure your Sims can walk well in there anyways, because it's a little cramped. And then let's make ourselves an artist studio now. I'm pretty excited for this one. I honestly want to try to use the drapey curtains up here, but I don't know if that's even going to be possible. Oh, they have them in this like really dark green. Maybe we try to do that. And then we can do like black accents. I think it would make sense that they would want some darker curtains so they could cut out external light from the windows. Let's get our drapey bit right here. We'll do this stool in front of it. We'll go like that. We can get our bust piece. We counted yesterday. This guy has an 8-pack. That's a lot. That's a lot going on there. We'll get this beautiful light right here so that she can work with lighting. We'll grab a sink for the corner. I think I'm gonna use all the little pieces that we got here. So let's have the vase, the torso, and the vase. Let's do this one as the dead flowers though. And we can do this broken. Maybe she's doing like a very specific kind of piece. We'll go like that. I think that's nice. We'll get the new easel, of course. Let's do it in black, actually. We can do the black with the paint splatters. Or I guess that's dark brown, but still, I like it. Oh, here's the black with the paint splatters. Okay, good. I'll scooch it back just a smidge. I did test this. You can put this clutter on top of this woodworking table and it will still work. You just have to raise it up with your 9 key. But we did test it yesterday when we streamed and built with the pack. We'll have her sketches there. We can get this clutter piece here next to the sink. I want everything covered in paint and I want to use all the items. So we can do our paint brushes there. We've already got our other paint set. Maybe we can do this little bucket here somewhere on the corner. Maybe she keeps her extra stuff there. I do want the digital sketch pad, so let's pop that up top. And then we'll do some more clutter here in the desk. And then we're gonna do several of these paint smears and splashes. I think that this artist is probably just a bit of a messy artist. They don't really care that much about the space. They just know that they're gonna have to replace the floors when they're done. These actually do size up and down really well too. So if you wanted to try to size them down, you can. I think it helps add a little bit more dimension because then you can just add some of these like white splatters here and there, but in a smaller swatch. This piece also sizes down well. I find they did a really good job with the sizing up and down of items, which is really nice. And then I imagine this sim probably painted this room black to kind of match with the aesthetic that they've got going on. And just to kind of keep any other external sources of light out of the picture. But with that being said, that is also our artist studio done. They've got the woodworking table, the digital sketch pad, and a normal artist easel space. I think this is so fun. I think both of these kits are really good. But with that, that is our whole house done. I actually love how this one turned out. I'm a really big fan of it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How are we feeling about these 2 new kits? I actually think that this is the best duo of kits that they've released simultaneously yet. It is very much my style. I do a lot of family gameplay and most of my sims do something in the arts, so they're very much up my alley. If you made it this far into the video, comment an art palette down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have the best rest of your day and I will see you in the next one. Bye!